If you've ever suffered with sciatic nerve pain, you know how super annoying it can be and painful. This video is all about my 6 sciatica tips. Okay, tip number 1 is to make sure that you're optimizing your vitamin B12 levels. This is really important for that myelin sheath, that myelin coating that is on your nerves, and really important in sciatica to make sure that we are maintaining that proper myelinization. Number 2 on my list is to make sure that your feet are healthy. Now we know that everything, and I always say this, stems from the feet in terms of what's happening with the rest of our nervous system. So having good and proper foot mobility, maybe trying to walk barefoot more often. You could try to wear barefoot shoes if you're going for a walk or a jog. This is going to go a long way to help to keep the rest of your joints and your nervous system on point. Okay, tip number 3 for sciatica is to try nerve flossing. So the seated sciatic nerve flossing is all about sitting down on a chair with your feet flat on the floor, and what you're going to do is lift the side that's affected with your sciatica and lift your leg up, and now you're with your head at the same time tilting your head back and flexing your foot, then pointing your foot down. And this will help with that traction of the sciatic nerve to help to get that mobility going. Now, the other thing that you can do, and what some people like to do, is tilting back and then actually bending the leg down. If I were on a little bit taller of a treatment table, I would be able to do this better, but then bending down at the same time as flexing up and bending down, if that makes sense. Okay, tip number 4 is to do a piriformis stretch. So for the piriformis stretch, what you're going to do is have a seated figure 4 shape. So you're bringing your leg up, crossing that over, I can already feel it, stretching, and making sure that you're keeping your foot nice and flexed and just holding this position. You want to hold it for up to 2 minutes, ideally, to really feel that stretch in the piriformis. And I usually like to do it on both sides, making sure that, yes, you can sometimes do it on your better side first, and then you can repeat with the affected side of your sciatica. Tip number 5 is to try some glute bridges. So this is going to help to build your gluteal muscles, really important for your overall stability in your body, but helps to take some of that pressure off of the sciatic nerve when it's being compressed, is great for your posture in general as well, especially if you're prone to sciatica. Tip number 6 is to take a natural anti-inflammatory, and one of my favorites is turmeric with an added curcumin. Now this is important. In the research, it's shown that curcumin accelerates the repair of the sciatic nerve. So these poor little rats that they actually cut and injured their sciatic nerves, they found that curcumin helped to reduce the Schwann cell apoptosis and promoted that myelinization. So really helping to repair that sciatic nerve in the rats. And is that translatable into humans? Potentially, yes. Something that I find that's amazing, taking that turmeric with that added curcumin in a formulation. Now, the one that I like actually doesn't have the black pepper. I prefer one that has quercetin in it, but you can learn more about that. But this is really going to help with that proper absorption, and is a super powerful analgesic, so it helps to kill that pain, but also a great natural anti-inflammatory, especially if you have that sciatica. Now, I want you to learn more about that turmeric, so please check out this video, Turmeric Benefits You Need to Know.